Welcome back, everybody. Artificial intelligence, or AI as it's known, is the new buzzword in technology, from chat GPI to AI created images and even deep fakes. Speaking of foreign language to me here.
Right, and if you are not familiar with any of those terms, it's okay, because I'm going to break it all down as I spent a few weeks combing through some research to find the top 5 things you need to know about AI before it passes you by.
You're not going to be able to bypass it. It's going to bypass them if they're not well aware of it.
Artificial intelligence is changing the way we live, think, and interact with each other. AI is software that is able to learn and think like humans, and it is here to stay. I talked with Dr. Vinitha Menon, a computer science professor at the University of Alabama in Huntsville. Her research involves AI and creating groundbreaking technologies for it. She says the first tip is to understand how it works.
And the reason why AI is a big topic of interest is big data. There are tons of information out there. We're talking not just about gigabytes, which was like 2 decades ago, but now we're talking about terabytes, exabytes, petabytes. And this is why we need AI.
Research that would normally take months or years to complete can now be done in seconds. 2, it will change the nature of your job. Computer science instructor Jeremy Blevins explains.
We've got cars that have AI capabilities so that they can respond better in traffic situations. We've got medical devices that may have some amount of AI in them.
3, it will affect the way you receive medical treatment. A new study by JAMA Internal Medicine submitted 200 questions for doctors to answer and then entered the same questions into ChatGPT, an AI chat box. Health professionals evaluated both responses and favored those done by AI over real doctors. Dr. Menon says there's no need to fear. She does not believe AI will steal all of our jobs. She says this technology boom is similar to what happened during the Industrial Revolution.
This was a change for humanity, a massive global scale change. And everybody was afraid of losing jobs back then. But hey, we are still here.
4, beware of propaganda. Altered history, where seeing is no longer believing.
So in computer science, there's this concept of garbage in, garbage out. So if it ingests a biased or bad data set, then the output from that data set will likewise be biased.
Hollywood and the White House are cracking down on deep fakes, where anyone can make a convincing fake video and use it for political or obscene purposes.
We're entering an era in which our enemies can make it look like anyone is saying anything at any point in time.
5, privacy and accessibility.
And the data that you're entering may be used to help train that AI, so there shouldn't be an assumption of privacy, that everything you're entering may go into some record somewhere.
Data from voice assistants, language translation, even voice and face recognition are all free and available to anyone.
The only way to escape from it is go off the grid, like the Hollywood movies, the scare movies, where you just say, I don't want any of this.
Now, in the future, researchers would like to find ways to decipher those lost languages of the world so that you can even understand messages from ancient ancestors. How cool is that?
Very cool, but I have a question. So if I get the impression it is this, AI is not so much new as it is improved.
Exactly. It's been around for years. It's going to have much, much more to go as well. So it is here to stay. So we just have to get used to it.
And almost frightening in some ways, because we've learned when people get new technology, there are those who use it for good, but those who figure out how to use it to hurt us too.
Exactly.
So
So that's going to be the challenge.
all right. Well, thank you so much for that, Demetria.